He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger.
The count now at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this game. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
So one away here with the bases empty, and they'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hats off to the pitcher right there. Great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he takes strike 3. And it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball is in there.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cook away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. The former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Hero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 1 left for Houston, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No. Will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, dependability of the next 30 this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that saves quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher. He has the running game, controls it. And more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. This line against Justin Verlander, he's 3 for 9. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. There is one down now. And now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Ben?
All these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over 310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. And it's scrambled up first.
We haven't been able to do his job. Number 2 hitter came through right there with a single. Super able for the big boys.
And now, Justin Turner. High in the air out to center field. They're playing the Springer, and that's out number 2. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. We played an inning. No score here on the MLB Network. Here's Michael Brantley as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He hits a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Yuli Gurriel is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Chuno now. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well into left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, gold gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Runner at second with 1 away. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Vincent Chirinos. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 the count now. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 1-2. Here it is. Swinging and the inning. Astros lead 1. We're going to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard up the middle. Ranging up the middle. Just in time as they get it.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros update. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
And a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. To the count.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. It's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled away. Verlander pauses. 0-1 pitch his way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound his zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers lead 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Justin Verlander. 9-1-2 due up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, no balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike two. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. It's 2 down to begin the third.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed for 1-2 now. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That will bring in Austin Barnes as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
The pitch.
Austin.
Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there. This guy's going to swing at it.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right. He's aboard with a single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
Now, a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Standing in now, Lucas Buehler. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Throw over to the bag, and they get it. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
You know, pitchers must love pitching. They know ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box, A.J. Pollard. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Balls this one in the air out to left. After it is Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in Detroit again. Jose Altuve, he singled his last time up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 pitches fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you, he was really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going. and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up on his own, they don't have an answer for it.
This one up. Muncy over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Michael Brantley, 1-for-1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. Turner right there. And right. In the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On down to the bottom. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to here now as Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to left field. And that ball should be extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping ball. That's one of those solid hits that he doesn't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. As it popped up, Chirinos waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away, and that brings in the form of legendary rookie of the year, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. And shot to third base, and the runner gets back to the play. Coming to the plate now, Max Mason. He reached on a single in his first try. From the street. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right at him.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Altuve fields it cleanly. And that will end the inning. 1 left. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline played in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
They just had a nice piece of hit right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He swings and misses, throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hurry up. Leads on second with nobody out. Hit softly down the line at first. And he is in there.
And that's great hustle right there down the ball. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now. Along the count. Just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the close. You simply search it. And then don't worry about the infield. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Well, you close him on the fastball there. Robinson Chirinos becomes the first out of the inning. Aledmus Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets fouled. It's 0-1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Going run at third with one away. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with the first tally of the ball game. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the fifth. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The discipline's just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is...
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
They say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket from Astros and was able to get some.
In now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he will strike him out. And the ball game in the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Now, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that over leading the hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So digging in now, Josh Peterson. He's over 1 thus far. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Bradley going back at the track, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second. With 1 out with him. Made a play and look.
Yeah, Daddy, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and he gets past him for an extra base hit. Right the upper thumb.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes. And so take a look at ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
he's going to trickle up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Reaches after one and hits it on the ground to second. And they're 2 away now. So striking in, Walker Buehler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hernandez will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Peterson on third with 2 out. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in one combination,
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and never gave it back. Walker Buehler takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.